Hello and welcome to this lecture. Step 2. Problem identification and diagnosis. Step 2 consists of identification of main challenges by the management or teams. This results in a list of problems. Afterwards, each of the listed problems are analyzed through each of the 8 dimensions. One at a time, the actions which must be taken for optimization along each dimension are noted down. The word optimization means the diagnostic process that will result in action points. This results in clear action points for each problem or challenge under each dimension, which will mitigate the problem. Let's pretend that we have identified 5 problems or challenges. We will take one problem at a time and start looking at each and every dimension and note down the action points which will potentially solve that problem or else optimize our business along each and every dimension one at a time. You must understand that it is not important or necessary or a requirement that the action points will come under each and every dimension or each and every dimension will contribute to solving a certain problem. It is perfectly fine that you will have action points for just, let's say, 2 or 3 out of the 8 dimensions, and that is perfectly okay. There is nothing wrong with that. But these 8 dimensions, according to my experience, form an exhaustive list of different areas in which you can potentially focus on to solve the problems that you have by taking certain actions. So at the end of step 2, you will get a list of action points for each and every dimension, that will help you in solving a particular problem. Of course, you don't need to have action points under each and every dimension. So for example, you can, for solving a particular problem, since you work your way backwards now, starting from the problem in step 2, which was not the case in step 1, you just simply list all the possible dimensions and their action points for each and every problem that your management team or other teams in your organization have identified. So essentially, for each and every problem, for problem 1, all the dimensions and their possible action points, but all the dimensions might not necessarily be included. Likewise, for problem and challenge 2, which has been identified by your management or by the teams in your organization, again, for each and every dimension, you will get a certain set of action points which will help you in solving problem 2. Likewise, for problem 3, 4, 5, and then the last problem, you will get the set of action points for each and every dimension, all their dimensions, right? And of course, you don't necessarily have to have action points under each and every dimension. It is just a matter of representation over here, but you got the point. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen, and let's go to the step 3 now.